What's going on, you the tube? I am HotMessNessMua, otherwise known as Vanessa, and I have a list. I have a list of palettes I need to go through, and one of them I said I would do a look with is the Sweet Talk palette. I love this palette. I talked about it in my Colourpop haul video, and I said I would definitely do some looks with it. I did one today. If you want to see how I did this, it literally 20 minutes. It's really all about the glitter. Just, you know, if you want to see how I did it, you want to see, just keep on watching. Yeah, just, here comes the, what is that, the transition. This time I'm ready. This time I'm ready. We're doing this, the Sweet Talk palette. I told you guys I would come back to it. I said I would come back to it. So this has actually been like an everyday palette for me when I want that kind of look. It's like everyday neutral meets bam in your face. That's how I feel about it, at least. There's some girls over here that have a getting fixed appointment coming up. In the meantime, they're gonna sing us a song, a sad love song about how they're not gonna get any love or make any babies. They are very annoying. Nonetheless, can't do nothing about it though. And I'm pretty sure my neighbor is weed whacking the whole entire forest. Wish he'd come to my yard. All right, super pigmented, wonderful palette. I'm going to start with the shade Catch Me, a nice neutral light pink. And I'm taking a Hakuhodo. What is this? Hakuhodo J5533. It's flat on the end, so you can be adding in the crease with one end and blending into the upper part of the crease with the other. It's like I'm cheating brush. It's awesome. If you had been eyeing, at least in my impression, the new Makeup Geek Peach Bellini, this palette seems like it would do the job. I will have to give you guys, like, I haven't even done the Huda Beauty palette yet. The nude one, which I do love, but I will have to do some kind of video comparing. Like maybe we'll do a video on similar palettes. Like maybe they're not exact dupes, but hey, if you like this, you might be able to get this. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so we have built up a little bit of Catch Me. There's a super cool like mustardy kind of brown. It looks light brown, but it can translate to darker if you build it up. I'm not gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with mostly pink, so I'm not gonna touch Work It this time, but just know that that's an option. I'm gonna take Dream Maker and my Crease Pro from Sonia G, and we're gonna pink this up. Pink it up. It really brings out the redness in my eyeballs. How does Colourpop do it? They make really good shadows. It's such an affordable cost. I would think it would be hard to keep up with them. And I'm taking this in the crease like straight forward, and then I'm turning it out because, you know, I got a semi-hooded lid. So I want to go a little bit higher than my little hood here. So in and then turn. I'm going to go back in with the Hakuhodo and just kind of tap here. So I'm not harsh or anything. I am not working here trying to make anything crazy. I want eye looks that are nice to look at for me, and sometimes I want it because it looks pretty, and sometimes I want it because it's easy and I like it, you know? I'm gonna take a little bit more of Dream Maker and I'm gonna take it here so that way I have some of that color. I'm kind of swooping that out. Now taking Meadow and my Worker Pro, I'm gonna tap that on there and work this mostly on the outer and then up here. Same thing, this is like really pigmented but super easy to blend, so I don't have to worry about going in too many times. Making sure the sides kind of match. That's always the goal. My friends here on YouTube, let me know that this shade means, in case you missed it. It is ICYMI. I had to be taught. I had to be taught. So I am going to dab this on first. And this is an Morphe M456. Man, after I washed it a couple times, this brush is sad looking. Oh, it did not hold its shape. Still working though, it's not hurting me yet. When it hurts, I'll throw it away. Just making sure I match here. And now I'm going in with my friendly little Pencil Pro from Sonia G. And I'm gonna grab Feel Free. And I'm just darkening myself a little bit here. Mostly on the lash line and kind of out. I'm not too worried about this being connected into my outer V. I'm just trying to darken this up a little bit. I want this to be a little bit of a lighter look. I tend to go real hard on darkening this outer part out in most of my looks. So this is just showcasing a little pop of the pink and orange. I'm just really working on building that out while blending. So most of the color here and then kind of a wiggle up because I want this to be flattering for my eye shape. I'm gonna go back with Meadow, and this is a Morphe E36, and I'm bringing Meadow here and Meadow here. I'm only going about halfway, and I'm okay getting a little messy with that. And I'm taking my color switch, cleaning it off, and taking Dream Maker, and that'll be right here. I'm gonna take Morphe M432, and I'm going right in with Feel Free and a little bit of In Case You Missed It, and that's just going right here. I'm just stamping and wiggling. Same thing, other side.
Stamping and wiggle, wiggle, stamp, wiggle.
All right, we're ready to do the color on the lids. So I'm taking my trusty NYX glitter glue. I find that these are opaque enough that I don't have to put a color underneath, although I've tried both ways, but I feel like it's just fine the way it is. I'm taking my little Tarte Unicorn brush. This one's been very useful for these kind of things. That guy has been doing whatever he's doing back there for like 3 days. I just wonder, what project do you have? I mean, I know my backyard is gonna take 3 days, but I can't tell where exactly it's coming from. It's like all day, every day. Okay, I'm sticking kind of low with this. And now I'm gonna take, let's see if the Makeup Geek foiled brush will help me here. I might have to go back in with the other one. No, you know the best brush for this is that the little Colourpop one, the E3. So I'm taking Prima Drama, and you can kind of scoop it a little to get the product on, and then it'll blend out for you. Kind of just scoop it on there, tap it, and blend it. And I just got on the liquid glitter in the tube train, but these ones are nice to work with. They're not too crazy.
Ta-da!
It's supposed to be ta-da, huh? And I just made up my own. All right, let's grab a big fluffy, catch any kickback, fall out, fall back. So we'll just take this random brush and try to scoop down, but I'm okay if it kind of travels a little bit. And now I'm gonna put on some liner and some lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I added some of those really cool lashes that Paige had sent me. They're Rockstar wig lashes, and they're totally a trip. You know, like they start here and go out here, so they're just fun and they're kind of wispy, and I like them. I did not bother blending the top with a black eyeliner because, let's be real, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. And you guys know me. You know I'm like far from perfection. So in the top part for my lash line up here, I used Colourpop liner. Which one is that? Lord, get it together. Swerve up on top, and I wanted it kind of smoky and brown, so I used Besto, the brown one. On the lippies, we've got Spring Roll and the So Juicy glosses, which I think make you have like juicy summer, beautiful lips, she's here. Amazing, good stuff. So that's it, guys. I promised I have a little list over here. I'm looking at my list, and it said Blue Blood, Just My Luck, ABH, Colourpop, Purple CP, oh, the Purple Colourpop, Sweet Talk, and Pigment Neons. But I did the Pigment Neons, so I have a list of things that I need to film on top of things that I want to film, and sometimes I kind of do it all at once. So you see the same shirt, but it doesn't mean that I'm not trying here. I promised I would do this one. I really, really, really like this. If you want to see swatches, I did put that in my Colourpop haul, and I'll pop that up here in the cards so you can go there. And I did up close swatches of all the stuff that I got from Colourpop. But I'm just kind of blown away, and these are my kind of shades. I hope they do something like this again with color, because I didn't think I'd be all about these pressed pigments. Not pressed pigments, pressed glitters in a palette, but I like these. I mean, it'll suck in 2 years when these things are dried up, but when you think about the price point, it's so good. It's so good. So that's my look. Super quick, super easy. Literally, when you think about it, I felt it took me like 20 minutes to film this. So that's an awesome look, if you ask me. All right, guys, I kind of listed the things that I need to work on in my head, but if there's specific things, I have some curated ideas that are definitely more interest-based things in my head, like when I lay in bed at night and I'm about to fall asleep, or when I'm driving home from work, or when I'm standing at work doing nothing, I come up with other ideas. So I have some things that I want to talk about with single eyeshadows, curating some collections and that kind of thing. But if there are things that you'd like to see, leave them down below. I keep that stuff in my mind, and I try to add that in as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye. Don't forget, you can subscribe down here, and for more videos, click over here. Possibly there. There's places to click. Click them all!